Hi, this is LatN. Hope everyone is staying safe, and we're back with Software Inc.'s Beta 1 Play and Learn series. This is going to be a video on contracts. What are they and how do they work? And this is how I play contracts. We'll get into it after the intro. Okay, like every other setup, it all starts in your founders, how you set them up. Like I always say, it starts in the founder's setup. You need to get set up for success. Look for the founder's setup video, as I have the original and the updated ones out there. Okay, the founders are all set up. You have selected a building, hopefully one with a reception area, so you could advance to deals when your business reputation is high enough. More on these in your deals video. Okay, the first thing, day one, when you get into the office, you set up your office, you set up your building, everything is set up. Is you have selected one of my buildings, you should set up an SCM server. There is a SCM server in all my rentals, and you would have to go to logistics server. Select the server, set it up, name it. Okay, it has been renamed. Next, go into contracts. Contracts are right here under development. I have one open already. Sort them by income. Your design team is going to be your core team. Okay, so these are your contracts. You have games, assets to logistics, embedded, and logistics. In the order, you have 1 month to complete each one of them. Design teams, this is where you select your design teams. We're going to basically select design and core teams both. If you have a lead designer, you could select the lead designer as your lead designer. If you break up your core team into design and development, you will select your design team here and then select your lead designer. Contracts are a good way to get your lead designers leveled up. More on this in your lead designers video. You will select the lead designer here. The important thing is your lead designers, don't overwork them. And more on that in that lead designers video. Development teams are selected here, and the next big thing is you got to accept your SCM. Source control management. Read this, learn what it is. We've gone over it before. Okay, so that's all set up. The next thing is you've selected your first one, the details. Minimum progress, 24%. Recommended design is 1. Recommended program is 0. Recommended artist 1. Expected quality is bad. Upfront money. This is the most important thing in this contract. Upfront money. This is a game which is started on, if we go to options, medium difficulty. Another tip is, this is always going to be here. This check is going to be here. Uncheck office dangers in the beginning. You don't want to play with office dangers in the beginning until you learn the mechanics of the game. So this is medium difficulty. So you started with 25,000. We set up the offices. We have 14,000 less. Upfront money is important. This is day one, your day one to set everything up. The founders, your core team comes in tomorrow. This is important to know. This is day one. Expected quality is bad. I said upfront money is $1,794. When done, you get $5,151. Late penalties of $2,879. You never want to be late with these. Cost per bug, 80. The only time I would ever be late with a contract is I'm going to push it to the maximum, make sure it's better than the quality recommended, so I don't lose a star. But if you're late, you always have a chance you're going to lose a star unless you exceptional quality. Okay, features for Game Masters is art. And requirements are artists with 2D, any level. In the beginning, any level is what you're looking for bad and mediocre. And there should be a horrible in here, which there always is, but I guess there's no horrible. Know what your team can do. We have 3 founders. You can see them here, how they're set up, employees. These guys are maxed out. These guys could do anything. Select core. These guys could do anything. Don't worry about the setup here. In fact, let's set these up to 7 to 6. I'm not going to set up vacation. This is just contracts. Okay. Back to the contract. Upfront money is just the most important thing. This is back quality. You saw how your teams are able to handle just about anything. So we're going to accept work here. The next one is going to be another art. Mediocre. I'm going to skip it. Bad and horrible is what I want on day 1. That's 2. That's another bad. That's 3. Requirements are just system. We could handle that. This is 4. Bad. 2,556. Requirements are just system. We could handle that. Last one. Okay, the last one is bad. 10,529. Requirements are system. So far everything we've been able. We left the mediocre there. The suggestion is to handle any bad or horribles first. Because the way they give it to you, they'll give you bad and horrible and mediocre. And then they're going to give you less bad, less horrible, and more mediocres. And we don't want those in the beginning. Your day 1, your goal is to get back up to your 25,000. We're at 26,000 or 27. Upfront money is your big takeaway in this lesson of contracts. Number 1, upfront money. Number 2, business reputation. Learn what business reputation gives you. Your goal is to get to 3 stars in business reputation when I play. My goal when I play is to get those 3 stars in business reputation. And 3 stars in business reputation, if I am in a building that has a reception area, I could switch from contracts to deals. More on deals in the deals video. But that is my goal. 3 stars in business reputation. And if I'm playing under higher difficulties where I have less funds to set up an office, upfront money is the most important thing. You don't take anything away from this video. This is what you want to learn. Upfront money. This is your day 1. Your founder hasn't even stepped into this building and you've already made how much money? We're up to 26,000. We started with 25. We set up an office. We were left with 14. And now we have 26. What I could do now is go to finances. Go here. Deposit 12,027. You're back to your 14,000 and you've already deposited 12,027 in day 1 and your office is all set up. Number 1 takeaway, remember, upfront money. Next takeaway is business reputation. So let's get to business reputation. Let's get our founders in here. They're day 2. And we took a loss on day 1. Okay, anything that's bad, that's where I want to get to. 1 and about a quarter. This is a little bit more. 1 and a quarter is where I want to get to. In reference to games, development, I want to get further down than the line. Everything else, you want it down to the line. This is bad. Development, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad. These you want down to the line. Game masters, you want to get past the middle. A little way past the line to the middle, and I'll show you guys why in a minute. Everything else is past the line. You could promote. These you have to fix bugs for. You're going to promote, fix bugs, promote, fix bugs, promote, fix bugs. This, you let it go past, and you'll see why in a minute. Okay, that's a little bit more than you have to. What you have to really do, you promote this. No bugs to fix. That's why you let it go a little further. And when you finish, this is what you want to say. You want them to say, contracts fulfilled for a net worth of $6,945 with outstanding quality. Outstanding quality. That's what you want. And these, we're going to fix bugs. These are bad. So 3 bugs, you fix 3 bugs in each one of these, you should be fine. And if they're sitting around, look, they're sitting around doing nothing with disease. You see them? They're all asleep. It means you don't have to do anything. Outstanding quality. Outstanding quality. Outstanding quality. If they're sleeping, they don't have any bugs to fix. Outstanding quality. It's 2:54 p.m. We work till 7. If you wanted to, you could basically take another bad game asset, add it, push it to 3. We should be able to get through this. The bad, that's all you need for a bad. Important thing here is to get it past the line. Promote, finish. Outstanding. 4:57. You guys are going home in a little while. So at this point, you go here, select your team. Okay, select all your employees. Right click, send them home. You send them home, they're going home. They have to sleep, so they're not going home anytime soon. But now, the big takeaway in this lesson in reference to contract was upfront money. So you learned that. So what is your next step? Anybody? Everybody's going home. Before you move into day 2, you should go to contracts. Set up your contracts today for tomorrow. Why? Look at that. First one, contract, horrible. How much are you getting? $2,473. That is worth the time you spent watching this video. $2,470, accept contracts. We're getting all the horribles now. And if we could handle 4 or 5 bads, how many horribles can we handle? These 2 of these horribles are equal to 1 bad. So we have 2 bad here. I'm taking them all. I've looked at all of them. None of them require any levels. Logistics, embedded. You don't have any here that are. All right. Now, if you select, don't ever select these before they go home. But if you select them before they go home, you have to start them today, and then they're going to go home, and then you only have 1 day to do them. So always wait till they go home before you select them. And you get to move to next day, and they come in. These are all horrible. They just got to be green. Develop. Take it past the blue. Horrible. Just past the blue. They're horrible. Just past the blue. Let's go a little slower. And 2 of them are working, and nobody's working. So we got 1 bug out of each one of them. Outstanding. 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 And outstanding. Now, what did I say in the beginning of this video? Business reputation is the second most important thing. How many stars do we need to start looking for deals? 3 stars. We're in March. It's 11:44 a.m. and we've already have our 3 stars. We have until 6 o'clock. And we do more contracts. If they're bad or mediocre, yeah. If they're bad or mediocre, yeah. Okay, they're all mediocre now. Stay away from embedded hardware. So we could do, this is 2D and this is 2D, any level. So let's take one 2D, any level. Let's take one mediocre. That 2D was mediocre. And the way you check here is here, mediocre. I'll show you what levels you got to get to for mediocre. Let's take one logistics with system, any level, and one logistic with system, any level. Now, how am I able to do so many contracts? It's all in how you set up your founders. And you saw how they were set up. I showed that to you in the beginning. So these are all mediocre, right? You could check here, mediocre, mediocre. You could check here how much money you're getting. Minimum progress, 41%. Look at your percentages. And let's get to working. Mediocre, that would take them to half, or a little bit more than half. The second iteration. And then past the blue line, 345. We got time to do bugs. And you have until tomorrow to turn them in. It says 1 month left, but we're doing these on the first day. And when they stop, when they fall asleep and when they go home, you're done. Finish, outstanding. Finish, outstanding, finish, outstanding. We are in March 1980. We have 4 stars. What can we do now? Go into deals. You don't have to do contracts anymore. Now, I say you don't have to do contracts anymore, but I am going to continue to do contracts until I get 6 stars. Even if I have deals, I'm going to continue to do contracts till I get 6 stars. 4 stars will give you good deals. 5 stars will give you great deals. 6 stars will give you the best deals. 4 stars, you could get $40,000 a month deal. 5 stars, you should be able to get $45,000 to $50,000, maybe even $60,000 a month deals. And 6 stars will give you up to $80,000 a month deals. With the proper team, you're able to do it. With a $40,000 a month deal, you could put together a whole team of 4 designers and be able to knock a 41 or 42 month contract out and no problem. You may be even able to put 2 teams together. You can see my team's selection video, how to put teams together out there. Information is all out there. This is how I do it. This is how I play. I've been playing this since 2016. I got over 6,000 hours in this game. I've written several guides on it on Steam and I've made several videos. This is how I play contracts. I'm going to leave it there, folks. If you have gotten this far in the video, I appreciate you for watching. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the shares. Please like, share, and subscribe for more videos, as it does help me and the channel to keep growing. A special thanks to all my subscribers. I do appreciate you. Stay safe. Keep those around you safe. LatN out.